Good morning. Let's talk about sharing. Um, it's such recruiting, sharing, whatever you want to call it, it's network marketing, and it's the hardest part of network marketing. Some days it feels so authentic and easy to share what I'm using and loving. Other times it feels like I'm trying to sell something to somebody. Um, and it's such a mindset issue. When we have something that is just so amazing, that's been so life transforming, we want to share that with everybody, right? So when we go out to a nice dinner and we think, man, that was an amazing steak, it was probably the best steak I've ever had, and we want to share that with our friends, right? And so it's the same thing with network marketing. It's the same thing with Young Living. But for some reason, society has put it in our minds that it's a dirty thing. And it's not. And I'm preaching to me right now because it's been such a hard area for me to work through. It's held me back from sharing more. It's held me back from finding that authentic place to share from. And I wanted to make it so easy and normal for you guys because I don't want you to have to struggle with it like I have. A lot of you in here are just so authentically good at connecting with people. And for me, it's a struggle. As an introvert, I'm happy by myself. I don't always want to have relationships, but the more I push myself, the more I realize that I have to, and that God created us to have those flourishing relationships and to really just share and connect with people. And that's really all it's about, is just connecting with somebody on a personal level and listening to what their pain points are and normalizing it. So I'm going to run through some things that I learned at the Eric Worre. He is the network marketing GoPro guru. He brought in all of these big names of people, and this was a 7-day free challenge, free training that was just absolutely phenomenal. At some point, I would encourage myself and all of us to go to the paid training. They have one that's a little bit cheaper, that starts with just a few $100s, and then they have some that go all the way up to thousands of dollars. I wouldn't ask any of you to do that until you were at a point where you feel led to do that. But let me just share some things that I did learn. And so he talked about, so one of the speakers actually Eric Worre, talked about recruiting is the hardest part of network marketing. It's sharing. It's getting those. In order for our business to grow, we need more people on our team, right? And that's okay. As long as we aren't just in it for, oh, what are we going to get out of it, right? And so for us, the products are so amazing. They've transformed our life so drastically that we want to share that with everybody because we know what this lifestyle can provide for others. So our family and friends are considered our hot market. And we want to first show up to our family and close friends and just compliment them and thank them for being in our lives. And then we want to be vulnerable with them, show that we're nervous and scared to do this, and let them see our vulnerability, as I struggle to say that word. And then we want to remove them as a prospect for being a distributor. So basically what that means is we want to just not put them under so much pressure that they think that they have to do this because they're our family. We don't want them to do that. We want to disqualify them for that. But then we also want to ask them and say that it would mean the world to me if you would just be a customer to me for one time. No obligation, just try the product one time. We want them to try it. We want them to experience it for themselves. And then we want to thank them and ask them for feedback. And then if they just absolutely say, and we always want to give them an out. We always want to say, it's okay if you don't want to do this, or it's okay if you don't want to commit to this. It's okay if you don't want to take a look. We always need to give them an out. And I didn't do that in the beginning. And it's super important because it takes the pressure of obligation off of them. We don't want ever want anybody to feel obligated to do this or to even take a look at the products or the business set or whatever you're presenting to them. And so ask them if they would encourage you to push you to do what they know you can do and what they can see in you. Because a lot of times people see our potential and we don't. And so it's ask them if they will be willing to push us and nudge us in the direction of where they can see our potential or we can't. Another guy, Jefferson Santos, talked about having the belief and faith that will carry us into success. So if we're always thinking we're not going to be able to do this, then we're not going to be able to do it. But if we think that we're going to be successful and have the faith in doing that, the mindset is so stinking huge in this business, stinking huge. And so we need to know that we have the belief that we can do this. We need to block time for reaching out to people. So today what I'm doing is I've set an X amount of time that I'm going to reach out, or an X amount of number I'm going to reach out to 5 people today, and just say, hey, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm reaching out to see if you're ready to take a look at some amazing lifestyle products. If not, no worries. I just know how transformative this has been to our family, and I want this for you as well. We are not just essential oils. We have over 700 lifestyle products to support your unique lifestyle. And would you like more information? And like I said in the beginning, if this is not for you, I totally get it. No worries. And so I've just made up a little message like that, and it feels really uncomfortable, you guys. But everything that's uncomfortable feeling to us is where we're going to grow. That's where we push ourselves to grow. We get outside of that comfort bubble, and it makes us get awkward. And that's okay, because that's how we learn. So just to create your own little message that you want to do. I've been sending voice clips. Voice clips are a really special way to do that, because people can hear our voice and our authenticity, and they're not just reading our words. But for this particular person, she can't hear my voice, and so I have to reach out to her with words, actual words. So then we need to block time to reach out to people. 80% of our business should be reaching out to people and trying to bring new people on. 19% should be training, and 1% should be troubleshooting. And I have mine is all backwards on that. And so I'm pushing myself today to get uncomfortable and to really reach out to people. So in order to, before we can actually ask somebody to take a look, they need to know that they need to know my situation, my why I'm sharing these. They need to know about my excitement. I think that you guys know my why. It's just that it's been so transformative for me. And so I want that for everybody. I want everybody to feel this. And then they need to feel our excitement. And then our takeaway. Again, here's that out. I don't know if this is for you or not, but I wanted to present this just in case. Really just, again, giving them that out. And it's important to let people know that it's okay to say no. It takes the sales wall down, because if people think that we're constantly just trying to sell to them, they don't want no part of it. I know that I'm still that way. When somebody, even if it's somebody that I know, and I know that they do network marketing, but they don't reach out to me personally and they just want to sell me something, that sell wall goes up really, really quickly with me. And I know that I've done that to so many people in the past, and I don't want to do that for people. I want them to know that there is always a way out for them. I want them to know that this is because I care about their health and wellness, and not that I'm just trying to sell them something, because that's grimy feeling. And I don't want somebody to feel that way because of how I've projected onto them. Next thing is we train people, our members, how to do this business by how we brought them on board. So I know the first 50 people that I brought on, I just love you guys. I have so much respect for you guys for joining, because I was so raw and so blah about it. But I'm hoping that these last people have had a better experience. They've seen that it's not just about a sale for me. It's been authentic. It's been because I want this difference for you. And people, just let people see that that's really what you want for them. You don't care if You get a sale from them. You care because you want their health and wellness to be the best version that they can have, because we only get one body, right? And so remember that one size does not fit all. And we need to expect everyone to sign up. Even though they won't, we need to expect that. It's that mindset again. If we're constantly thinking, oh, I can't reach out to that person because they don't have enough money, or this person because I don't think that they'll want it, shame on us. That's not up to us to decide that. We just need to be presenting that to them. And so I'm going to be doing one of these a day for the next 7 days. This is day 1. I'll put some notes up in the top so you can read it too. You don't have to watch a long video. I was hoping to keep this super short, but you know me, I like to talk, and so I'm talking. This lady, and it's in one of the days, I don't remember which one it is, but she talks about, we just need to be the bus driver. We don't get to decide who gets on and off the bus. We just need to be the bus driver. And that's all we're doing. We are just facilitating a lifestyle for somebody to either get on or get off. And we're going to have both. And we have to be okay with that. And we have to be okay with them getting off the bus and deciding this is not for them. And that's been a hard one for me, because I take it so stinking personally because of rejection in my past. Throughout my whole life, I personalize that rejection, and I take it very personally, and we just can't, because it's going to be for some people and it's not going to be for other people. And there's going to be some that are going to get on and say, yes, I want this. And then all of a sudden, boop, they're gone. And you're like, what did I do wrong? It's not about you. It's not about you, Denise. It's not about you, whoever's watching this. It is just about them and what's going on in their lifestyle. And as soon as we can normalize that, it's going to be amazing. So let's see, we need to track our no's. We need to constantly be writing down those no's, because it's not always no forever. It's just no right now, not right now. And we need to go back to them and at some point, but we still need to be growing that friendship. I know for me, when I've gotten no's in the past, when I first started this, I'd shut down and I wouldn't contact that person again. Shame on me. How rude is that? That is so not nice. So follow up, with your yeses and your nos. Follow up is key in this business. And then use third party to help teamwork. So use your upline, use your downline, use your cross line. If we've got an upline that's doing a class, let's use that class to get our people in there and see what it's about. If it's a cross line friend, let's use that and share that with them. Ask them if we can share that with them, so that they can see that it's not just us that's enjoying this and loving this lifestyle, that we've got people that are above us and below us and beside us, walking beside us, that want this too, and that validates it. And so we need to be doing that. Let's see, Emily Babra, she talked about increasing our sample size to create a stronger relationship. So sampling out items, and that is going to look different for each person. Again, that's listening to what their pain point is. That's getting to know what. So if somebody has immune issues, let's sample them thieves to rub on the bottoms of their feet every day. And then that creates a stronger relationship by doing that. And then that allows us to be able to, let's say I shared it with Amy and she had a great success rate with it. And so then she's going to be more apt to want to share that with her friends. And that's going to be networking, because it's not about who we know, it's about who our friends know. And then we cannot care what other people think. She talked about not caring what other people think, and so many times in the past I've cared about what other people think. Oh, they're going to think I'm a weirdo. They're going to think I'm a hippie. Oh, they'll think I'm into sales. Oh, they'll think I'm into network marketing. Oh, they're going to think I'm into a pyramid scheme. So what? God did not put this on my heart, put this in my life for me to care what other people think. It's not my job to care what other people think. They're entitled to their own opinion. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. That's what they think, and that's not my business. It's not your business. And so the only approval that we need is God's and ours. And I know that what I'm doing right now is exactly where God has me, and that's okay, and that's perfect. That's the journey that He has me on. And so I don't need to care or worry about what anybody else thinks. Just share. Again, I'm just the bus driver, right? Let's see. If you want to connect, you have to know who they are. So one, connect. What's going on with your life? So you need to be asking people, what is going on in your life? If you continue doing what you are doing exactly right now, today, what is your life going to look like in 5, 10, 15 years? Ask them that. Be bold in asking that. So I'm going to ask you that. So you right now that's watching this, if you continue doing exactly what you are doing right now, what is your life going to look like in 5 or 10 years? Can you answer me that? Put it in the comments. And then also asking people, like saying to your friends and your loved ones, I'm looking for people who have a burning desire to change their lives. Can you lead me to someone? If it's not you, can you lead me to somebody that is that? I am so passionate about helping so many people get this in their lives. And if you aren't interested in, can you point me to one of your friends that has a burning desire to change their lives? And it's okay to ask that. That's networking. That's okay. And I've stumbled and I still struggle like with asking somebody that, because I feel like I'm asking them to lay down their life for me. And I'm not. I'm just asking for a referral for somebody that needs this in their life. And so many people need it, whether they realize it or not. Let's see. And that is it for day one. So I will go back and put some information up, and I'll type in some information up there for you. Thank you for making the time to watch this. And again, we're going to normalize sharing, because people are going to see you having a transformative thing happen in your life, like getting off of 18 medications like I have, like losing 75 pounds. And so people are going to want to know how you did that, and you just need to be you. People don't want you to show up as Denise. They want me to show up as Denise, but they don't want you to show up as Denise. So just be your authentic self and just share with them what you are using, and always give them an out. Always say, it's okay if this isn't for you. That's all right. But they need to know that we are not just in it for the sales. We are in this to help them live the best version of themselves. All right, guys, I'm going to cut this off now because it's gone way longer. I'm going to try to keep the next few down even shorter. Let me know if you have any questions. Put them in the comments. All right, bye.